Welcome back guys to a new Boombish video. So this is the start of Warships Season 80. So we've already started the game and we started right as it opened there. We've already done a few attacks and this is the log so far. This is the base and we have one chest at the moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at tech tree. This is what I've unlocked so far. So we maxed out the landing craft of course and then made beeline straight for the next engine room over here. The heavies of course, maxing out troop damage, got the flares and then the boom cannon. So that's where we were able to get to with the keys from the first hour pretty much. And then we've already unlocked the cryo bombardiers from unlocking the rest of the chest. And right now I think I want to just save up for the next engine room. Now the shock launchers would be nice. That's 36. That is just some more defenses, but I think we're on a good path there. And if we keep moving forward, we can see over here there is troop damage. That's gonna be pretty good, especially for heavy rushing. Our first hero ever Spark, perhaps her remote hack, or else her bomb or critters of course. So we already have building help. A barrage could be pretty strong there. And then some pretty good stuff over here. Damage amp, flotsam, some building damage, heavy boost over there. And then of course the next engine room. We've got all that stuff to look forward to. Cryo bombs to slow down the defenses and take out the mines. Rocket choppers are going to be very fast there. And of course we won't look into that too much there. But that's where I want to get to. So pretty straightforward. We'll just go around and go down into the next engine room. So right now, let's take a look at what we want to do here. Let's just collect our chest. This is the base I've made. I think I did a different base design when I first started in the first few minutes. So this was the first base design I made. Wasn't working out too well there. I've seen some bases where they've got two engines on this side and only one engine over here. And that seems to be a little bit stronger perhaps. But this is the one I've made with the mines and everything. Putting the mines in the path that they have to go through to get to that next engine back there. So let's go ahead, hop into it. We'll just do a few attacks. We won't be using the cryo bombardiers just yet, I think. We'll try and stick with the heavies for now. And in this one, let's try and do just do 3. So we'll just flare them straight up there. The flares aren't maxed out, but that's fine. Let's take a look. Do we need to do a shock? We may actually have to do a shock there. I don't want to be losing too many heavies here because we only brought in 3 boats here. Okay, the flare has run out there. We'll drop these guys over here. Let them farm up some GBE. So this is the way I've been attacking for right now anyway. Okay, that engine is about to go down. Perfect. Let's just go. Okay, so I will do a tiny shock on those boom cannons here in a second because they are definitely going to be able to one-shot our heavies here. Okay, opponent is on 1. We need a bit of GB here. Go. Okay, and this is a bit dicey there. You can see the boom cannons are definitely one-shotting our heavies there. So 244, probably not the best. Maybe 250 is perhaps a stronger time at the moment, but let's take a look if we can get it. We do need to rank up to rank 12. 11 is where we started off in, and we lost that by a couple of seconds, guys. Let's take a look though. I think he was probably able to do some sort of split perhaps. Okay, is that Zuka's? I think, yeah, that's Zuka's there, okay. And then, yeah, he was able to get a split there. Whereas we had to wait until our troops took out that engine up there. So that's an issue there. Probably need to redesign our base somehow. Okay, we'll just leave it there. Collect that one there. And let me just take a look here. So GBE actually there, that would actually help there. Is there anything else at the moment? No, I don't want to go up there and use my keys up there. So we'll save up the keys for that. In the meantime, let's grab some more GB. Actually, I need to get that. And yeah, let's just max that one out as much as we can. Other than that, I don't think we're going to be using riflemen yet, so I won't bother upgrading them. We might be using the cryo bombers later on here, as soon as the bases get more difficult, but for right now we'll just stick with where we are. Save up our keys for the next engine. Probably got to redesign our base somehow, because if they can get a split drop here, then they're going to get a really good time. So we'll just jump back into it, see if we can get into rank 12 with the base design that we have here. Okay, let's drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop them in, go up there. So this base should be good for us. Just flare those guys up there. And get ready for another flare there. Okay, and now let's... Actually, I'll just let them take out these 2 engines first. We'll flare to the next engine. I was going to let them free clear for a second, but let's just let flare them from engine to engine there. So we'll drop these guys down right about now. Let them walk up a bit. Okay. And now let's go. Let's just tiny shock those 2. Try and save as many heavies as we can along the way. He's on the last one there. Okay, let's tiny shock that machine gun there. And 2 minutes 52. Okay, a little bit better there. Okay, 250. So this looked like an easy. It looked like an easy base. He didn't have that much stuff maxed out or anything either. But there it is. Okay, luckily we got that one there. And his troops are at pretty much like 20% health left over there. Okay, so that's good. Okay, 233. We'll take that win there. Can we get onto a win streak though and rank up there? So 10 stars. We need to get one more. Okay, so one more victory here will net us the next rank here. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a tough one. Let's see. Let's just drop in. I'll drop in 2 here. Let's see if that's going to work. It's going to take them quite a while to take out that single engine, but I want to save most of my heavies for this area over here. We're going to have to drop down loads of tiny shocks here, but luckily we've almost maxed out our GB there. Okay, let's take a look. That flare has run out there, so I'll drop these guys down, let them farm up a bit of GB as well, as they are taking down that engine. And that engine is almost finished there. Okay, let's get started here. Let's flare up there. Okay, we got a bit of GB there from those 2 defenses. Those guys aren't too far away there. Let's start the tiny shocks here. Okay. So definitely the boom cannons are what I need to tiny shock most, because they do the most damage. And right there. Tiny shock, and tiny shock everything else that we can. Okay, this is it guys. Come on, we can get it there. 250. Okay, 248. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. It looks like he's on the last engine there. Let's take a spectate if we can. 248 is our time. 247. Lovely stuff there. Couple of mines there. Took out the riflemen. Excellent stuff there. And the heavies. Okay, the heavies kind of look like riflemen with the pink skin, but they are indeed heavies there. Okay guys, so there it is. Luckily we got our first rank up within the first couple of hours of this new season. So take that, and let's take a look at how many chests we need for the next engine now. So that is, what's that, 46 keys. Okay, so we're almost halfway there actually, so that's pretty good. So in the next while, we should be able to get the next couple of chests and get into the next engine. That'll be perfect. So let's take a look here. So we can upgrade our GBE +4. Okay, and let's take a look. Do we have anything else? Let's actually... Okay, let's grab one more defense over here. And another defense. Perfect, so that's 2 extra defenses there. And we will drop one down right there. And I suppose just one down over there as well. Actually, let me just see. Let me move some of these guys there. Put down right in between there. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Let's go ahead and we'll just do one more attack here. Use our gems and see if we can make any more headway into the next rank here. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just flare here. Tiny shock that boom cannon. Tiny shock the next boom cannon up there. Right there, next end room. Let's start dropping these guys down so that they're a bit closer to the ramp there. Okay, the next end room right there. Okay, so there isn't too many mines along the path, I think, so we should be able to survive a decent amount. So a tiny shock here. Tiny shock there. Final flare. And are these guys going to die out? Ooh, okay, we lost about half of them there. Okay, so we got to wait for the rest of them to come up now. And 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's got a rifleman over here, so let's see how he handles these mines. Okay, loads of tiny shocks there. Is he going to be able to make it over to that next engine is the question. So he's got a couple of regular mines to get through. Let's take a look. Perfect, and there it is. That's pretty good right there. Only a handful of riflemen going through. I think he might just fizzle out there, guys. So this might be our first fizzle here of the opponent. So there it is. First opponent that has fizzled out on our base. So there it is, guys. That's going to be it from me. Like I said, the next engine is where we want to get to. We've got the troop health there. And Captain Everspark got bras there as well, which will probably still be pretty good to take out these engines that only have 30,000 health right there. Got loads of good stuff on that path, so let me know where you guys are starting off on day 1 and how far you guys have gotten so far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.